All right, okay. Let's go.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. I grew up in these here woods. My grandfather taught me all about hunting. Funny how it still works in a world he never would have dreamed of. I built my first tree house to use as a deer blind. Getting height on your target helps your aim and keeps you safe. Back then, I took out my first doe from up top. Today, my camp's up in the trees. You want to survive and can contribute, you come to me. We got you covered. Grandfather also taught me, to catch a doe, sometimes you gotta lay an ambush. Hide where they need to go, like a watering hole. Today, you're as likely to be prey as hunter. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled when you're hitting up places we all need to go. But grandfather always said the easiest way to a good meal was to lay a trap. A snare by a tree, and you could have dinner next time you come round. But careful. A headless snake can still bite, especially when it ain't really dead. My grandfather would have outlived us all. Let me tell you. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
Right, Cope! So, you and your granddaddy set traps for him, and you and your old man used to lay down salt licks. That's real sporting. Guess none of that shit matters now. You're crossing the road.
O'Brien, how much longer are we going to be out here? We're just getting started, so pull your jets, okay? Let me get back to work.
O'Brien, this has got to be it.
Sarge, how about we make an unscheduled stop on our way back? A couple of sample traps I want to check.
Hey, Doc, how long before your job's done?
Not telling you that.
Sorry, I'm putting it wrong. How long are we gonna be here?
I thought I saw something in our garage. I want to check it out.
Yeah?
It's probably nothing. Fresh carrion, maybe.
Okay, Doc. Lieutenant, don't become carrying yourself.
Only animals can become carrion, not humans. You guys checked the perimeter, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Always need this.
Anyone else hear that?
landing site, I observed a large swarm of insects moving to Remastered Serpentera in a clearing a little away from our designated target. From that distance, I could not discern what was attracting the insects, but from the size of the swarm, recent carrying is indicated. Should be just over here. Damn it, where is it? Ah, here it is. Speculation as to Demonis Atronis is confirmed. Lots of remorsefulness here. Not to have the suit on. Carrion is still mostly intact and appears to be what Apophis minus or mule deer. Striation of the larger muscle masses indicate infection of Hawaiian strain HB. We'll take sample to confirm.
Well, look at it this way, you poor son of a bitch. At least you weren't torn apart by freaks. If you lived a few more weeks, you might have become one yourself. Now, whether that been something. What do you want? Stay back.
I just want to talk.
Nero Protocol 2-7 states clearly that if conducting operations in quarantine zones, that if I encounter any civilians or civilians, that I'm forbidden from making contact.
Really? See, that sounded to me like making contact.
Yes. Yes, it did.
You're alive.
Yes. I am.
How? How are you alive,
What?
O'Brien?
I don't understand.
Okay. You were there. That night. Farewell. The next night, refugee
Nero
camp.
Protocol
The choppers
2-7
were
states.
burning. Everyone was dead. They were slaughtered. Torn limb for
Nero
goddamn limb.
Protocol
All right,
2-7.
listen up. We're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, we have a little chat. You give me the information that I need, and then you go back to digging your way through freaker shit or whatever the hell else you're doing out here. The hard way. I crack open that little spacesuit, and then we see what your friends out there have to say about you breathing in all this contaminated air. So what's it gonna be, O'Brien?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
You remember the rooftop of the old brewery. I put a woman on your chopper. She was wounded.
Yes. I remember a knife wound. She was cut pretty bad.
I went to the refugee camp that you said you were taking her to. Everyone was dead, so I'm going to ask you again. How did you survive?
We weren't there. We were diverted south to another camp. Like you said, the camp in Belknap was overrun, so they moved us south to a camp outside of Silver Lake.
Were there survivors?
You mean now? I don't know. I was transferred to the research unit.
Did she survive?
Oh, wait. I can find out. I can check. You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but I'll check.
And I'm going to go with you.
No, you can't. Please, you don't... Hey, you don't understand. They'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay? I did my job. Did that woman your wife? I put her on oxygen, I gave her an IV. I kept her alive. I got in a lot of trouble for that. She was septic, she wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the mass unit. I saved her goddamn life.
O'Brien, report.
I have to go. Please, you have to get out of here. You don't know these men. You don't know what
Ryan?
they're capable of.
If I don't hear from you, I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to track you down. And I'm going to do a lot worse than snap off an antenna.
I'm sorry about your wife. But you're not the only one who lost someone that night.
O'Brien, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? They were diverted south. He said that he put her on oxygen, he gave her an IV, he kept her alive. She was septic, so she wasn't gonna make it, but he got her to the mass unit. He saved her life. He said it. He said he saved her life. She can still be... She... No. But O'Brien is alive. And if he is, then maybe...
Deke, you there?
Booze man. A few days ago, I asked you if you remembered that Nero asshole O'Brien.
Yeah, Deke, it's all kind of a blur.
Yeah, okay. Get some shut-eye, booze man. I'll tell you about it later.
When are we riding out of here, Deke?
Soon, Boozer. Real soon. Look, as soon as your arm heals, we're gonna be riding the hell out of here.
Yeah, Deke. Okay. Deke, how's it going? I crafted you a couple of items, if you want to swing by.
Boozer, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by later. O'Brien. You out there? O'Brien? Oh, you son of a bitch, you better radio me. You hear me, O'Brien? I know you're on this channel. Okay, you better get back to me or I'm going to track you down. You got that? Oh, God damn it. Oh, come on, O'Brien! Get back to me.